Tomorrow our Carabao Cup road to glory begins, and in the third round we welcoming the League 2 side Barrow at the bridge, and they are actually sitting top of the table in League 2 and are in stunning form in the current moment. And when they come to Stamford Bridge, they're gonna be excited and they have nothing to lose, and it can be pretty dangerous to playing these sort of games because we have seen it both in Carabao Cup, in FA Cup throughout history, that anything can happen. And one bad habit that we have in this team is that when we facing Leicester teams, we usually underestimating them. And we cannot do that tomorrow. And Maresca mentioned as well that these games are not easy, they are tricky. You need to have a certain approach because these games can cause shocking results if you're underestimating them. So we cannot allow that to happen, and we have to go in with the right mentality. And we also have another opportunity now to win a silverware. It would be fantastic to win the Carabao Cup, and that could actually be the catalyst for us going forward, because that will skyrocket the confidence, team cohesion and belief in themselves and the manager. Last year we got knocked out in the final against a youthful side that Liverpool played with because they had a lot of injuries, and we still lost in a very weak manner. And we haven't actually won the Carabao Cup since Mourinho was a manager in 2015. So it's actually about time we changing that. Gusto and Lavia is back. So that is fantastic. So they are available for selection. We have now a lot of fringe players available for selection, and they will, Maresca mentioned, they're gonna get their chance tomorrow. Could this be the last chance to prove themselves? Perhaps not for everyone, but for some of these guys it will be, and they're gonna take every opportunity they can to show Maresca their worth. Otherwise the future could be in doubt, and we don't know how many more chances Maresca will give them if they're not performing tomorrow night against Barrow. So we got actually Chukwuemeka, Ben Chilwell back into the squad, and they could actually feature if they're gonna be subbed in or start. We don't know that. I think it's good they're getting minutes. And Chilwell is a former Champions League winner, a Club World Cup winner, Super Cup winner. He got tons of experience. He has been very unfortunate with injuries, but I still believe he got qualities. The only thing is, where is he going to be used in Maresca's system, or can he maybe tweak a little bit if he's gonna get a chance? Chukwuemeka has also struggled with injuries, the same as Chilwell has, and Conor Chukwuemeka has shown promise signs when he have been given opportunities, but he was supposed to actually go out on loan because Maresca wants him to seek minutes elsewhere, because he needs game time and show that he can stay healthy and be consistent in performances. But we couldn't find a move for him, so he's still at the club, and this will be another opportunity to get minutes. We will also have academy players in Achampong and Tyreek George to be in the match squad, and they are available for selection, and I will be very happy if they could get opportunities because they are on fire for the Chelsea under 21 side. Expect a full 11 to be rotated tomorrow, because we need to rest players when we are given the opportunity, because we have games coming thick and fast, and we don't want players to be in the risk of getting injured. So let's get then into my predicted lineup and what I think Maresca is going to do. I think Jorgensen will start in goal, since he is our cup goalkeeper, which has been confirmed by Maresca before in press conferences. And in the back line, I think we're gonna see Chilwell, Badir Chile, Desassi, and Achampong be giving an opportunity. I don't know if we're gonna rush back Gusto, maybe get some minutes in the second half. And Achampong is a very versatile defender. He can play as a centre back, wing back, full back. He can invert as well. I think he's gonna stay back and make the makeshift back free, because I don't think Ben Chilwell can do that. Ben Chilwell will likely be the guy then that inverts into the midfield. And we are yet to see if he can do that job. Otherwise, maybe Maresca can make some tweaks. In the pivot, I think we're going to see Renato Vega and Kieran Dewsbury-Hall be given a chance. We have to remind ourselves that Kieran Dewsbury-Hall was a key player for Maresca, his best player at Leicester. But we are in the Premier League now, and he will have tougher competition in Chelsea. So this will be a brilliant opportunity now to show his form that they had in Leicester. Front four, I think we're going to rotate all the players that we're going to have. Mihailo Mudryk and Pedro Neto as the wide wingers. João Felix in the number 10 role, and in the build-up play he would join KDH in the half spaces. And we're going to have Nkunku up front. We could also see Mark Yu be given an opportunity. But Nkunku needs to be given chances, because if he's not getting minutes, whilst he is a key player, he's not going to be sticking around for too long in Chelsea. So I expect Nkunku to start ahead of Mark Yu. Maybe Mark Yu getting in later into the game. This lineup should be able to do the job. Rick is another player that really has a point to prove now. Because there have been coming out news, which I'm not solely believing, but that Chelsea could look to move on Mudryk in the January transfer window if he doesn't step up. Maybe he simply doesn't suit Maresca. Maybe he needs a move somewhere else, be in a new environment and get a new fresh page to gain back belief and confidence. Maybe Maresca can help him against Barrow tomorrow if he can put in a good shift. And this goes for Disasi, Badashile and many other players this team. If they cannot put a good shift tomorrow against Barrow and perform, it's not gonna look good for them. Their future will be in doubt then. Especially for Badashile, Disasi, Chilwell and Mudryk actually. I think Mudryk is a very fast player. Great first touch, technique, and take on players. But he also needs to show good decision making, tactical understanding, work better defensively in the press, and he needs also to contribute in the final third. But Maresca has been mentioned, need to take the right decision in the right moment, and sometimes he can get dispossessed very easy, and then the opponents can go on counterattacks. So we need to see good performance from him. João Felix was bought to Neto too. They're gonna have to perform as well, and Nkunku too. So I expect us to manage to win 3-1 tomorrow. If we will have our full strength squad, I would guess we're gonna win like 5-0 or 5-1. But I think we'll get the job done. 3-1 victory at home. We need to show good urgency, mentality. We need to work very hard, and we cannot disrespect Barrow too much and underestimate them, because otherwise they're gonna punish us, especially when they are in a good form and they coming with a belief, confidence, and they got literally nothing to lose. We are coming from good games as well. We have 2 victories against Bournemouth and West Ham. Hopefully we take that into this game. Do you think this is going to be the last game for a lot of these players in terms of Mudryk, Disasi, Badashile, Chilwell to prove their point? If so, let me know in the comments down below, and I happily read it. And I thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new here, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that notification bell down below so you never miss when the content drops. And Chelsea Explained is out.